How's it going, YouTube? And welcome to a new episode of First Timers. You have your host today, Alvin, and we're going to be talking about the Hoover Steam Complete Pet Mop that I purchased just over a month ago, and I kind of wanted to give you my month update on the actual steam mop itself here. So if you haven't seen the first video where I did an unboxing of it and kind of did a little test run and gave my first impressions, go ahead and click on the upper right hand corner. I'll have a card up there so you guys can definitely take a look at it. Now, actually, if you don't see that card, go ahead and go down in our description. There's a link down there below as well, so you can kind of see how actually easy it was to kind of set up. So it wasn't too difficult or anything like that. But anyway, let's just jump into it here. Now, the first thing I do want to talk about is the durability. So durability on here has actually been very good. I don't know, it's kind of probably hard for you guys to see, but it's kind of fallen over a couple times, either by my mistake or by little Alvin kind of going and touching it and then just like whoop and tipping it over, and it falls on the ground, and there you go. So it did take a little bit of battle damage here and there already. So it actually took it better than I would have anticipated. I was a little worried, about the plastic at first, because you kind of feel it and you're just kind of like, they could have did a little better. It's like the handle, again, talking about durability. It feels good. But again, I was a little worried that if it were to hit the ground, that the plastic might break, and it doesn't feel like the same plastic that, some of us might be used to. I would say it's probably, kind of feels like a low-end car. You get in and kind of plastic trim pieces everywhere, and then you get into a high luxury car and the plastic just feels different, feels better. So I feel like that's kind of the feel on it. But again, like I said, it's been very durable so far, and like I said, it's been over a month, and just being able to move it around, use it, and again, I'm using it daily, which I was kind of shocked that. I was like, wow, this thing, kind of keeps up with the house as you're just kind of going through. There are times I do have to, kind of do a quick pass with either a vacuum or kind of sweep the floors, just because it gets dusty and nothing you can do about that. And it's just one of those things that once I do that, kind of run right over everything with this, and the floors are like back to clean. So like I said, it's been very good. And again, talking about the feel, it locks in very nice and easy. It shows a foot, so you can just literally put your foot here and hold it. And so when you hold it, it'll actually sit there and unclick, and you have pretty much a very nice swivel motion of kind of going around. Again, did a remarkable job. And I thought I was gonna break one of these plastic containers when I tipped it over. I just saw it hit, and I was like, click, and I was like, and didn't break. So I'm, like I said, very impressed. Works amazing. Now coming into, I'll call them like kind of like consumable pieces. That would be kind of the pad here, and maybe these little pieces here. Just obviously you can kind of see that there's a weight in here that kind of holds holds the nozzle down, so it can actually pull the water through. And I'm gonna assume that's probably gonna go bad over time, so you'll probably have to replace this at some point. So again, if you have to, I don't think that's a big issue. It's just, I think those will probably last definitely a lot longer than these guys. The pads themselves give you a total of 30 washes is what I found, what a lot of people were recommending. And after the 30 washes, it's kind of on you to decide if it's still good or not. So my washer is, very gentle. I don't have a center agitator or anything like that. So, it cleans it very well, and it seems like every time I pull it out, it kind of looks brand new again. Right now I won't show you the bottom just because I did use it earlier. And so it's, like I said, amazing. I love it. I really think that you guys would also like it. But now that being said, let's kind of jump into some of the stuff that I don't like about it. And and like I said, some of it might be just kind of like, I could, it doesn't matter, and it really doesn't matter. Others, for the usability and the ease, I would rather that it work, the way I think it should be intended, versus how it's not. But other than that, like I said, we'll jump into that. So first thing, let's jump into the tools. So the tool storage here that you're gonna kind of notice that's on the back here, there's nothing in them. So the problem that I had, and I kind of talked about it in the first video, was they felt really easy to come out. And so when you kind of put it in, it kind of looks locked, but that's kind of it. So it kind of goes in and it kind of holds, but a cable kind of bumps it and it just kind of wants to fall off. And I know right now it feels pretty good, but it's not perfect. And I was hoping that they would do a little better, but it just doesn't have that click lock that I would like. So that would have been very nice if they would have made it so it can kind of turn and maybe lock in. But right now it's just kind of like this little push and it just doesn't do it for me. And like every time the cable, I knock 2 or 3 out, out every time. That's kind of like, it's kind of a bad design. And for me, I have a child. So, if I put 6 in there, I'm going and I'm sweeping and one of them falls and I just don't hear it and I don't pay attention. Now the problem that I could see is, hey, a kid might go, oh, what's that? And then go and grab it and then start eating this. And obviously this is metal, this is metal on the bottom here. And again, probably wouldn't hurt him if he was gnawing on it, but if he tried to swallow it, I mean, this would kind of, I feel like would kind of mess him up. But again, I know it's not their job to, say, hey, you dropped that on the ground. But it would have been nice to be able to have like something that just goes in, turn like a twist lock, and it's just locked in. You don't have to worry about it falling, anything like that. Again, something that might be simple. Some people might go, I don't have kids, or blah, blah, blah. You might have a pet. Pet eats this, and gnaws on it. They'll probably be okay. But again, I don't know if I would want to risk that. Now, again, I don't want to sound like I'm really giving this a lot of negative just because of that. I solved the problem by just using the bag that they provided in the Hoover kit, and it sits right in there. Boom, it's there. And when I need to use it, I can sit there and grab whatever I need out of it. But again, like I said, they made a tool storage. Would have been awesome that they would have been there. And again, my son, I had it set off to the side, and I was trying to let the base dry before I put it in the closet. And he kind of comes over, starts to stand up on it. Boom, falls, and all the pieces flew everywhere. I was just like, really? Those all just like popped off. So again, like I said, that was kind of the main reason I was a little worried about those sections there. Kind of a pain, but like I said, they probably were trying to do it so it was just ease of just pulling it in and out. But I felt like it was almost just too easy or too light. The next thing I do want to talk about here is where the cable goes. So you can kind of notice that I have a little spot here, locks right in, and the cable kind of locks in. Now it's hard to push in, so I don't know if you can kind of see, I actually have to push it kind of hard. You can kind of hear it snap in, and I was like, okay, when I first started, I was like, that is actually pretty cool. After I start using it, the first thing I started noticing is how easy it just kind of pops out. I was like, wait, that's a little weird, because I felt like it's really hard to kind of push in. You hear a snap, and then you just, you're kind of going, and then it just like, you start to kind of, it's kind of hard to see, but it just like wants to slide out pretty slick. So I don't know if maybe the inside is just, they made it too smooth that it just kind of wants to just easily pop out. So it's kind of a little annoying as I'm sitting there trying to mop, so I kind of hold the cable up like this here, just so, if it does pop out, it's still not in the way or falling on the ground. Again, I know it kind of makes me sound like I'm being lazy, but it's just one of those things. I could see somebody with a bad back and it falls off, and then you have to reach down, grab the cable, put it back up. The idea would be just to be able to have it up. But like I said, it's not bad. It's not bad. But those are some of the things that really kind of bugged me, because I was just like, it could have been made a little better. And who knows, maybe it's just my model that, just something was changed. But like I said, I'm not going to send it back for that. It's been remarkable, and for the price on Amazon, definitely worth getting. Now, last thing that and this is a wish, and I know it's kind of hard to really design it on here, but I wish the cable was one of those things that could kind of retract in. I understand why they didn't do it, just because the unit itself is quite small. So trying to actually have a lot of this wire retract in here, I don't see them being able to make it. But it would very be cool to just be able to, hide it and all you see is the end just sticking out. I think that would just be remarkable, and I'd be like, that is very cool. So hopefully they can actually do something like that in the future to kind of help with the new steam mops. But overall, like I said, it's really good. I've been liking it. And I know those are kind of like two big downers, and I know people are like, well, that's kind of bad if you can't keep the tools in the storage. Maybe. For me, it's been really good. We'll get into the operations, how it operates and kind of what each knob does from what I can see and what I've been using it for, and we'll go from there. So now, the first thing you guys kind of saw that I kind of pulled it out. So that allows you to kind of use some of the attachments. So you'll have, again, some of these pieces here in the bag. We'll start off with the squeegee. So you have this little squeegee, throws steam, and you can literally attach it to the head there and kind of go in an up-down motion on like your glass, your windows, or say you want to use it on your car. So I'm not saying I have, but yeah, it does work good. And we put a new glass on the El Camino, and I was like, well, let's see if we could keep this glass clean. And of course, there you go. You see me out there just using this tool and just steaming the windshield, and it did a remarkable job. So hands down, really amazing. You're gonna notice that it does have kind of like a control for how much steam that you want to be using. So right now I have left it on max. I haven't seen any reason why I shouldn't have it on max. Maybe you might have maybe carpets that might be subject to maybe melting with super intense heat. So you might want to kind of turn it down. But for me, again, I just leave it on max. I'm usually using it on wood floors. I did test the carpet kit that this came with, thinking that it might be able to maybe clean a little section. Unfortunately, no, I still had to use another carpet cleaner that you can kind of set on it, and it kind of shoots water at it and scrubs it, and then pulls the water back up, and there you go. So I was hoping that this would kind of break it up a little better, and I could just wipe it by hand without having to pull out a whole tool and set it there. Unfortunately, it didn't work, but it still, like I said, I could see for the purpose of steaming a carpet, trying to kill germs and stuff that might be in there, doing a quick run pass over, it glided across the carpet amazing. So it was just kind of quick, boom, 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 and you're just like, wow, I like this. And considering, I'm not gonna say I'm Mr. Clean, but I'm not the person that's gonna go and sit there and go clean the whole house and be like, all right, it was amazing, and again, for me, that's just not what I do. And for me to actually be using this almost daily kind of shows you it's something that's pretty simple to use, and it doesn't take a lot of time or effort. And I do a lot of the big areas, and then at least once a week we'll try to do some of the smaller areas, and we'll move things out of the way and get under there and really kind of dig deep into it. But other than that, it's really been a remarkable device. So do I think you guys should get it? Definitely. For me, it's been amazing. Besides the tool storage and the cable popping out, like I said, I know it sounds like I'm being very picky. I just again, you spend a little bit of money on something, you're just like, I kind of wish that would do a little better, work a little better. But again, like I said, I can't knock it because I feel like it does an amazing job on the floors. So other than that, yeah, like I said, guys, it's very good. Handle, like I said, could have done a little better. The actual piece here is I don't want to say aluminum, but a sort of metal. So it kind of connects to it, and you go to the next portion down below here, and you're kind of like off and you're ready to go. So for me, I like it. I enjoy it. It's really been amazing. every time I use it, I kind of get a kick out of the steam kind of shooting out of the thing. So, like I said, in that sense, it's kind of fun, but it's just one of those things that I just, it shouldn't make me that happy where I'm like, oh, okay, that's kind of cool. It'd be kind of cool if it was like a little train I had or something and it had like steam popping out. But like I said, it's been really good. Now the pet side, I was hoping that I can do a review on the pet side, but from the last video, when I did this, I had lost my dog, and so we couldn't really do the pet side of things. And so, I can't really review it and tell you how this fully works. I did try to use it once, and then I just kind of watched it, and I was like, I felt like they both kind of did the same thing. So I don't know. Maybe this one with the longer, whatever these would be called. I'm not sure what these are called. I'll have to see if I can find that. But anyway, with these pieces kind of just sticking out, I can see maybe it would grab the hair. But like I said, I don't have a way of really kind of testing it on anything. So overall, if you're doing it for your children, your house, carpets, wood floors, tile, car windows, car seats, when I say car seats, your actual like a cloth seat, not like leather. Leather is a whole different treatment, so don't go and try this stuff on your leather seats in your car. Just you use leather cleaner and stuff like that. But if you have a cloth seats, you can kind of try to do patches and stuff like that. So like I said, it's been amazing. I like it. But yeah, if you guys have any comments, questions, concerns, about the product, definitely throw them in the comments below. And I'll answer them, and I'll see what you guys think and what you guys like about it, or if you guys have a different model that you're gonna be like, hey, I found this one's better than that one, let me know, and I'll consider maybe picking up one, because like I said, I like this one's been amazing. And if there's like another one that even does more than what this will do, I'm kind of down to try it. I was looking for one that might be able to do steam and water and all that stuff all at the same time, but they didn't look like they were as light as this, or as storage friendly, I should say. So anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you guys do have any questions, like I said, definitely throw them in the comments below. We'll get back to you. If you guys haven't considered about checking out our channel, definitely go to our channel. It's in the description below. You can definitely see everything that we do. We have it laid out very nicely on our channel, and definitely think about subscribing. It definitely helps us out. So on the channel, we do automotive. We have the baby edition part of our channel, as well as tech, Amazon unboxing, and we do game streaming on Fridays. So definitely come and check us out. Like I said, it's laid out very nice, and it's something that I think a lot of people would enjoy. And we do so much for the first time that it's just been one of those things that people are like, wow, I didn't know that they did this or they did that. And like I said, it's just one of those things that I think you guys should kind of check out. But anyway, guys, just want to say thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. If you guys have any questions, again, ask them in the comments below. And anyway, see you later, guys. Peace. Woo.